Hey everybody, welcome here to Columbus State University as we are live at the SAMARC Dream to Achieve basketball camp. I can't believe it's been 21 years. I'm with the coach, Coach Corry Black, also with Mr. Gil Williams. He is the father of NBA player Grant Williams. I'm going to start with you, Coach Black. How long have you been a part of this basketball camp?
Been a part of camp since day one for 21 years.
Nice.
Yep, so it's been a really blessing to be able to do it every summer.
All right, so this is day 3. What were some of the activities that they did? I know I got here around noon. They were all going to get lunch, which, by the way, the food has been great. I know that the kids having drills. I saw a 3-point contest, and they've actually opened the gym, and they've had multiple games. So they've been pretty busy here for day 3.
Yeah, really, really exciting day. We started this morning with camp speaker with Calvin Smyrie, and that was really inspirational to the kids. And after that, we got into our groups and had a group at the Woodruff, and we used all the courts here on campus. So it's been really a good day.
Okay, Gil, let's talk about your son and his involvement in the camp. Grant, as we know, plays for the Charlotte Hornets in the NBA, and he's been a part of this camp. But what are some of the things that he learned while he was in this camp?
Well, first off, let me just give you a little experience on my experience with camp, because I'm the one who brought Grant here.
Yes.
And I've been coming to this camp for 20 years.
20.
I missed the first year because I didn't know Mark Upshaw at the time. But once I met Mark and he gave me his insight of what he'd like to do and what they were doing in Columbus, I thought it was very important that I participate with him. So as a result, I brought my 5 sons
Yes, that's right.
down to camp every year. Now, Grant's experience at camp is he started at 10, all right, and he came into camp not necessarily being a great basketball player, but one of the things we stress with these young people is if you listen and you do what everyone tells you to do, and you try and do it to the best of your ability, you will shine in this game. And Grant took that seriously, and his first time playing in this camp, it gave him the confidence because he won our camp MVP for his age group.
Nice.
And so that's how it inspired him, because he came in as a young person with not a whole lot of positiveness in his, and he got the positive reinforcement from this camp. And it started a career of constantly trying to achieve and try and be better at playing the game. And he still does that to this day. That's why I coined the phrase for him, and we've coined it growing in the game. Because every day you're growing, you're trying to get better. You're trying to make yourself a better player. So that's what I think did for Grant and gave him a jump start into where he ended up professionally.
Yeah, and you could tell in Grant's work ethic, a tremendous defensive player, and he's had a very good career, and we definitely have followed him. Coach Black, I want to bring it back to you. And by the way, happy birthday to you. It is Coach Black's birthday, and I know that everybody wished you a happy birthday today, and I think that's awesome. Let's talk about Mark Upshaw, Sam Mitchell. What do they mean to basketball in this community? We know their accolades. We know Mark Upshaw was a great basketball player at Rhode Island. It would have had a great NBA career if it wasn't out for the injuries. But Sam Mitchell, we know about his career playing for the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Indiana Pacers, also a coach for the Toronto Raptors. Just talk about what they mean as far as basketball in this community and for this SAMARC Foundation as well.
Well, you know, they're the two guys that's really keeping basketball going in this community. Just coming right here every summer with this camp is really powerful and inspiring kids to continue to play. I was thinking about it. Sam Mitchell, is that the only player that we done had play in the NBA for that longer period of time from here?
Well, Claude English, who's from Phoenix City, did play for the Portland Trailblazers. I'll have to look up and see if there's we've had some WNBA players, like Kalia Lawrence, Katana Swanier.
But in the NBA, Sam Mitchell is that guy that's from Columbus,
he is the
Georgia.
guy, yeah.
And for kids to see that every summer and come to his camp, that's inspiring to know that it can really happen here in Columbus, Georgia. You just got to keep working and believing and trying to achieve all your dreams.
All right, Gil, so you guys you're not from Columbus, so what made you know that this camp was here, and what were some of the motivating factors to be a part of this camp, not being from Columbus, but coming down here and spending 20 years being a part of this camp for a week? Just Just talk about just how you heard about the camp. Being from, you guys are what, from Charlotte?
We live in Charlotte.
Live in
correct.
Charlotte, so you came all the way down from Charlotte to be a part of this camp. Just talk about that experience of just being a part of this camp for 20 years.
Well, it started when I met Mark Upshaw, and I was partnering with Eddie Rush and Mark Upshaw. We were producing concerts, and I brought them in to start a concert chain. This was with father and son, Eddie and Gerald Levert. And I met Mark coming to one of the shows as the promoter, and we laugh about it because I tried to put him to work, and he says he wanted to know who I was. He didn't know who I was. And after that day, we became very close, and he just started talking about his basketball and what they were trying to do in their community here in Columbus, Georgia. And our conversation, we did 26 dates, and through that whole period, we became fast friends, almost like brothers. And I told him anything I could do to support him in this basketball camp thing, I would come down and help him. As a result, I came down and brought my children, and that's how the story unfolds. And, you know, we are like we're from Columbus. We've come here for so long. So Sam Mitchell isn't the only person that was in the NBA from Columbus,
There you
Georgia.
go.
Grant Williams is one
There you go.
who came to Columbus and is a part of this Columbus
He's
community.
claiming Columbus.
Yeah,
Love it.
He's a part of Columbus community.
Yeah.
All right, because we know, look, we have young men that have went to camp that to this day come back and say to us, we changed their lives. We made a difference. Grant is a child that comes back and loves this place. And he comes back and gives back to the camp and the community as well. So that's what I've taught and tried to get my kids to do is be special. You know, it's not everything you have to take everything. You have to give back. And that's what we do.
Coach, my final question to you is, I know that you got to get going because you and 200 kids and coaches are going to be headed to Synovus Park to see the Cleanstones. It's going to be a special night because Sam Mitchell and Mark Upshaw are going to be throwing out the first pitch. Talk about how important it is to embrace the community and attend events like this, because I know the kids have got to be excited that they get to experience this ballpark later tonight.
Yeah, no question about it. Just them getting the opportunity to go to Synovus Park for SAMARC night is probably unbelievable. Some of these, I'm pretty sure most of these kids haven't made it out there yet. So for them to go out there and experience it firsthand is great. And we're looking forward to going out there. And I'm hoping Mark and Sam both throw a strike. And we have a good night and the Cleanstones get the win.
It is SAMARC night at the Cleanstones, Synovus Park, 7:05 first pitch. And we will be back here tomorrow because Georgia Alabama Sports Live will be live streaming the All-Star Game 6:30 here at the Lumpkin Center. And I will have an exclusive sit-down with Sam Mitchell and Mark Upshaw. I could not get the interview today, but we'll go ahead and we'll get that interview tomorrow. So for Gil Williams, Corey Black, I'm Richard Holdridge, and we'll see you tomorrow live from Columbus State University. It's day 3 of the SAMARC Dream to Achieve Foundation 2025 Summer Basketball Camp.